Hi YouTube, me, Kareem Zamir, them, Seekers of Galanti, this second wake. Episode 70, I'm just going to flat out say it. I'm probably going to keep the numbering on YouTube, but moving forward, I'm just going to say 70, 80, 90, because it's like, hey, look, we hit 18 again. It's like, but if you hit 100, now that's something worth talking about, right? So we're back up to the big numbers. I tried it. I monitored it as far as they said, like, ever so months. Yes, hello. Point.
Did we have new events?
New events? Who told you we were going to have new events? Did they post a spoiler?
You said last week you were skipping that week and it was going to be this week.
I did say those things, didn't I? I don't know. That's usually a Twitch thing. I usually talk about those kinds of things before the YouTube clap. I don't know. Maybe if you guys are good little kids, we will talk about maybe doing some events after all, like, what's happening here. But, like, why would I put events when I expect everyone to die? That's right, folks. When we last left our valiant heroes, they were on the hunt, on the search for the cross scimitars. They were heading downstream and deep into the heart of the Hallow Woods themselves, seeking out any hair nor hide of the scimitars themselves, and coming to view, due to some straight up, I have to say, divine dice rolls, noticing some very hidden bits of Sylvan writing that bespoke of a certain name that could be relevant, or just a random name that I just threw out into the ethos that no one would possibly understand or know. In that time, as Kobold Jones examined a tree and read a name from beside its oak, two heavy claws struck onto the sides of the tree itself, beginning to crunch, rend, and toss down all that the kobold was presently reading. Really rude. But yes, once again, an assault from beyond the realm itself, ordered by an unseen force, a Temasu, if you will. And now, for your viewing pleasure, Fight 2 of our dearly departed... Oh, wait, I used the wrong one. No! Part 2 of our horrible Klaun fight. There we go. Way better. Way scarier. Look at all that red. You gotta play with the little slider bars every so often. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Into a horrible, terrible combat. Ladies and gentlemen, please roll some initiative. We're gonna jump right into it.
Kareem, do you by chance have stats for that weapon?
Do I have stats for the weapon? I should. Do you need them right now?
Yeah, would you mind?
It is a short sword that has Shifting Bane. Anything that is a shapeshifter, it has Bane 2. It also deals damage to anyone who holds it, or if it is presently stuck in them, if they are the shapeshifter class. If you want to use it for this fight, it would provide a +2 bonus to hit and damage, as well as 2 additional d6 against shape-shifting enemies. Always fun. I love Megalovania. All the remixes of it, tremendous. Also favorite thing, not copyrighted on the remixes. Thanks, friends. Alrighty, Rooney. Oh, I have multiple of these to roll. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up our little handy dandy. Did I really roll 2 17s? These lucky jerks. I don't like that at all. Alright, let's see here. I can move this over and that over. Alright, and we have a plus. Alright, so who has an initiative score above a 20? Ooh, okay, nobody here. Who has an initiative score above a 15? Just one? Just two? I see two? Okay, what do we got?
20 for JJ.
20 for JJ, alright. And Vel?
Aja got an 18.
Okay. I gotta put Aja on the board. Hold on one second. Assets. Snack. That's actually spell snake, right? I don't have it. It's a little like carpet snake. Is Chunkini out and about?
Nah.
Nah. Okay. No worries there. Aja got that. Let's see here. Then we have Charles. Then we have Buddy. Do we have a 10 or higher from anybody? I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Oh my goodness. Celeste, what do we have?
14.
Okay.
Also at 14.
Okay, so we're going to put Orville above you because you obviously have higher decks. Cobble Jones, what do we got?
You got 12.
12, okay. And Morgan.
13.
13. Slightly better. Slightly better. I think I've got here, and then Vel.
6.
6. All right. Easy enough to do. So, you all look upon this large tree. 2 heavy wolfen claws tear into the sides of it, the torn pieces of white marbled jacket befitting the Klaun, who has been pursuing you now for the last week or so, having chased you at the initial exit from town itself, and now continuing to harrow your journey ever still upon leaving the small village that is Grim. You look upon this creature, and it stands staggering at several, almost dozens of feet at this point. It roars with a lean and a bend, its mighty 5 arms spread out wide, 1 gloved hand, another 4 terrifying black worgen-like fingers trailing into bloody, still rippling and ripe claws. It howls abandon at you and the rest of the group. An initiative is struck yet again. You hear it tear out. I have found you, and now there will be no survivors. Starting the round off, our Klaun is going to howl with an ear-piercing scream. I need everyone to make me wisdom saving throws. It is a mind-affecting effect from an evil outsider, if that matters.
Is it fear?
It is a fear effect.
So I...
All right, starting from the top. JJ, what do we get?
That one.
Nat 1. JJ, you are stunned and shaken in fear. Aja.
Natural 20.
Okay, Aja is fine. Charles. Few little pieces of poop come out of Charles. Bartholomew yawns in the sight of danger. Orville.
15.
15. All right. Orville, you are stunned. Stricken with fear. Celeste.
21.
Celeste, you hold bravery in your face. Morrigan.
12.
12. You are stunned. Cobble Jones.
13.
13. You are stunned, sir. And Vel.
Let's go.
Immune, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yawns like Bartholomew.
Really?
Oh, everyone's stunned. Oh, this is bad.
Start of the round. JJ, you stand there stricken, weapons undrawn, staring at this now discarded tree as the Klaun throws it heavily to the dirt ground before you. You feel your blood turn cold and sweat begins to pool on the back of your neck as it trails down. You may roll another saving throw at the end of your turn, wisdom saving throw to overcome your fear. Still stunned at the end of the round. Aja's turn, the flying snake. What would Aja like to do?
Aja will fly by and give Celeste advantage on her first attack.
Okay.
And then return to me.
Boom. Boom, boom. Easy enough to do. Charles will make a save at the end of Charles' turn. Charles will shake in their little rat boots. Bartholomew will stand firm, reach behind him, grasp open air, and go, oh no. Sword, please! And you see a break in the clouds, and it starts soaring down into Bartholomew's hand. And that is his action for the turn to summon his weapon. Orville. Stunned. You feel your blood run cold, shivering and shaking. Make a wisdom saving throw.
We're up to a 17 now.
17. You feel a twitch, a shake. You get very close to overcoming this almost deafening fear that runs through your mind, yet you are unable to grasp truly the strength of yourself to break free from this paralyzing fear. At the end of your turn, Orville, the Klaun will take a legendary action and take a swipe at our very much stunned kobold. We only have a 10 on dice. Let's see here. I don't think that's quite enough. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
22.
22? All right. Miss here? Yes, with the bite. Okay. With the bite, you see a big heavy rend go for a bite on Kobold Jones, and a big heavy miss. The claws twist and await murder. That is going to be Celeste's turn. What do you want to do, Celeste? You have advantage in your first attack. Just half the party's stunned.
I'm gonna go up there.
That's 15 foot. You want to keep moving?
Oh, can I? Is that tree really there? Yes,
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah,
I
everything-
can't hit him from there.
Hold on. Everything on this massive map is here.
Okay. I'm assuming I can't reach over this thing, right? No. So
No,
can I
but
go
you can-
around this tree stump?
Sure, you want to go to the left or the right?
The right.
So over here.
I don't know why I'm touching my screen. I'm sorry.
That's
I always
fine.
do this.
I can't see what you're touching, but it does make it look thematic great. Do you want to go to this side where you're at now?
Yes. Yes, thank you.
You hop over, move past. You see Kobold Jones kind of shooken, hands balled into fists, and an angry growl on his kind of cheeks at this point.
I'm gonna swing on the guy.
All right, go right ahead. You have advantage in your first swing.
It's 26 to hit.
26 will hit, 100%.
It's gonna be 16 damage.
16 damage. It will take it from what weapon?
That was from the shapeshifter sword.
Okay, takes it. You see it howl and twist. Parts of its body begin to spasm uncontrollably. It will make a saving throw. Now let's see here. It will choose to make the save. You see it twist uncontrollably, and you see a big kind of, as the short sword kind of digs in with a heavy kind of pointed stab, as it pulls back out, you can see these kind of tendrils of flesh begin to reconnect themselves, but in between them at the edges, you can see this dark, almost like crimson and purple looking stain in the white cloth from where you stabbed.
So based on that information, which you just beautifully described, we can all assume that this is a shapeshifter, correct?
Survey says yes.
Thank you. So I just want to also clarify before I continue to roll dice, it's 3d6 that I should be rolling, correct?
Correct. It's 1 for short sword, 2 additional for it being Bane of Shapeshifters.
Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure. I gotta go again.
You do get to go again. Second attack. You don't have advantage for this one, but you do have a second attack.
That's a 14.
14. Second swing, you see it immediately recoil and twist, almost like a large cartoon character might. Its body coils up like a spring and moves out suddenly and hisses in your direction. Yeah. Ew, what is that? I don't like it. Anything else for your turn, Celeste?
Well, I don't like you either, so maybe you could just go now.
Go, 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 go. Is that the end of your turn, Celeste?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, our Klaun will spend 2 legendary actions and reach forward with its white-gloved finger and tap you on the forehead. Celeste, you vanish. Oop. You see a number of sparklers, balloons, and beautiful bits of kind of celebratory things emanate out from where Celeste once stood, very reminiscent to what seemed to have occurred to Kobold Jones in their previous encounter.
Can I?
You can
attempt?
You have not had a turn yet.
But I'm not stunned.
Doesn't matter. You've not had a turn yet. You get your reactions when you have a turn, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Actions and reactions refresh at the start of turn on combat.
Okay.
Morgan, stunned. Wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
That's an 8.
That is an 8. You are shooken. Kobold Jones.
21.
21. At the end of your turn, beginning your turn, you start working up a bit of anger. Celeste vanishes. You twist and snap free of this fear effect, sweat pooling down across your brow, but you raise your head triumphantly, ready next turn to engage in the fight. Villafil, your friend, vanishes from mere sight. Slow on the draw, you reach your hand up to counterspell, but it is already too late. They have vanished at this point.
I'll walk over to the left about 20 feet, and then I'll upcast a magic missile to 4th level on this fellow.
Go right ahead. Raise your hand out. Small motes of arcane energy erupt out in darts.
11, 10, 15, 20, 22 points of force damage.
22 points of force damage.
And 6 concentration checks.
Yep. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. Ooh, not good. 2 of them I don't like. I will spend 1 point of lucky to reroll 1. And that is it for this roll. And then I will spend 1 more point to save it. You see 6 darts strike into the side of it, and there's a twist and a bend. You see one of the darts seem to almost miraculously move from what would be a straight head shot to this thing's cranium, and now grazes lower into its shoulder and neck. As it grits through, you see it bite down on its own kind of canine-like lip, and blood, crimson and pure, drains from the side of its mouth as it howls out and attempts to maintain concentration.
Alright. Then I'm done.
Alright. Alrighty, Rooney. So that's going to be the end of your turn. Start of the Klaun's turn. It will regain its legendary actions for the turn. It will do the thing that it does. You see bits and pieces of the slashes and marks, these bruises and broken bones from the force damage slowly reset themselves and reconfigure ever so slightly as it howls out. The wound that Celeste has dealt it, seemingly still open and blood trailing into the white of its outfit. It roars and will take, let's see here, let's move a little bit. We're going to step over 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. We'll stay in melee with everybody here. We're going to take our 4 primary attacks. And we are going to take a claw onto Kobold Jones first. I'm not going to bother re-rolling that. Morgan will take a swing onto you. With the claw, it's plus 12, so it's going to be a 21 to hit, Morgan.
That's a big ol' smack.
Big ol' smack-a-smack. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Morgan.
I'm going to use interception on the damage.
Okay, understood. That's going to be for... go ahead and roll interception. What did you get?
It's a 8 reduced.
8? Okay. So it is going to be 6 points of slashing damage to Morgan. I will re-roll because you are stunned, so there's a chance it could be a crit. It's not a crit. What's your wisdom saving throw, Morgan?
11.
11 is a failure. We will hurl you 100 feet up into the air, and we will choose a direction. We're going to drop you on Orville. You can't make a dex saving throw for being stunned. Orville can't make a dex saving throw for being stunned. So it's going to be 9d6 shared between the two of you. Coming across for 35 points, we'll round up, so each of you will take 16 points of bludgeoning, and you'll both be knocked prone. We're going to take our second claw strike at JJ. JJ's still stunned with the advantage. Does a 14 hit, JJ?
It does not.
You see a big heavy slice rend through open air. It howls out as it narrows its focus on the wizard. Vel, not stunned, single strike coming your way. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
Disadvantage from Amulet Protection?
Oh, sure. Bloop. So 21 to hit.
Hits.
Hits, okay. We'll come across here for 1, 2, 3. It's going to be for 15 points of slashing damage and a wisdom saving throw versus a forced teleport. A shunt. Rolls a 2.
22.
22 makes it. You do not get shunted. Let's see here. It is hit with 1 attack against you this turn. It can use its bonus action. I don't want to move, so my only other option is that. So I will use my bonus action at time of hit. Make an athletics saving. You can use athletics or acrobatics to resist a grab attempt. It has an escape DC of 17.
That's a 17 on the die, so a 19 total.
You see it move through, and as it strikes into your flesh, attempts to grab at one of your arms, but grabs at the arm you do not have. And howls out and goes, "Soon I will eat you. Devour your little brain." JJ, your turn.
We'll attempt to roll out.
Wisdom saving throw. Eyes wide shut.
17.
17. You feel it twisting, moving. If only just a bit closer, you'd be free from this, but you relent, still being stunned, in fear, watching as the screams of your teammates all around you echo out in harmony. Aja's turn.
Provide aid to Jones's first attack, and then we'll move north and just kind of be away from directly next to him.
Okay. So how far north do you want to go? You know he hit you from a square away. That's why I ask.
He has flyby.
Oh, that's fine. So, yeah. I'm sorry, Aja. There we go. So head north, you said?
Yeah,
How
just
far?
like in between the 2 trees up there.
So here.
Yeah.
Soaring away. Is it the end of Aja's turn?
Yeah.
End of Aja's turn, it will take a legendary action. Our Klaun will take a claw attack against you, Vel. Disadvantage? Actually, I can roll with disadvantage, can't I? Click this one first. Yoink. Boom. Disadvantage on the string is a 15 to hit.
I will... Yeah, I'll shield.
Shield? Okay, your shield goes up. It strikes up against this bead of force. You're scared, are you? Charles will make a wisdom save at the end of their turn. Charles with a 7 continues to squeak. Bartholomew will take a step up and put their faith in gods. 5, 10, 15, 20, and will flank with Kobold Jones, a man who canonically always has a weapon out. I refuse to disbelieve this is the one time he didn't. Bartholomew will two-hand their divine-looking weapon and take their 2 attacks against this horrible creature. Recent 2 attacks. Suddenly they got a thing finally. Let's see here. Actions. I have to actually look at a character sheet. This is awful. I hate this. So with flanking, we have advantage. We're going to take 2 attacks. First one is going to be a big ol' miss. That's unfortunate. Second one. Oops, still has advantage. We're going to roll it again. 10 is going to do will also not hit. You see a big heavy swing, and both times this kind of dexterous creature just seems to move and twist out of the way. Bartholomew kind of holds that and goes, come at me, I think. Don't know. Jones, get it! And screams out to you. That is Orville's turn. I'm sorry, not Orville's turn. Where am I here? Buddy's turn. Orville's turn now. Orville, you were stunned on the ground. Morgan packing more junk in the trunk than you expected, and she slammed you in the ground. You have a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn, sir.
That is a nat one. That
is a natural one. That's no bueno. That's no bueno, my guy. End of your turn. Celeste, your eyes open. You hear carnival music playing at all directions around you. You hear laughing, and you can see bolts of bright red electricity emanate around you in several directions. A bright blinding light opens center stage on you. You hear, "Welcome to the carnival. I can't wait for your performance among the dead." At the start of your turn, you can attempt an intelligence roll to free yourself from this illusionary effect. Or, if you have any other means to teleport back to where you need to be, you can attempt them as you may.
You said intelligence saving throw?
Just an intelligence check, not a saving throw.
Oh, just a check.
Yeah, spells really mean.
So it's a plus 19. 21?
21?
Yeah. It's a 19 on the dice.
Oh,
right?
okay. There we go. Yeah. You look around in all directions. You draw your sword, the short sword you're using. You twist it and thrust it into the ground and tear open what this reality might be. This magical weapon now seeming to rip at the seams of effectively its one structurally weak point. As you fall through the bottom, you see the world twist and merge back into reality, and you become back in the world of the living. You stand there looking around, and you are covered, almost like Carrie. You've not seen that movie. We'll have to put it on the list. Covered in blood, belonging not to yourself. You've used your action to make an intelligence check. You still have your movement and your bonus action. I'm 0-2 on mazes. This is time to hire a minotaur.
Can I move up next to JJ?
Next to JJ? Sure.
Uh-huh.
Boop, 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 boop. Like to there? All right.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
End of your turn? All right. That is going to be your go. Morgan. Start of your turn. You feel shaking, sick fear as you lay on the ground face first. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Can I use my inspiration?
Your true inspiration?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Start of your turn, you reach down into the pits of yourself. You hear a woman's voice call out to you again, and hear, "We are not safe. We cannot move. We need to move." There's a moment where you seem to release a bit of control to this other being within you. Your body twists and cracks and breaks, and almost like a marionette being pulled upon strings, you force yourself back to your feet. Your movement's not wholly your own, but as you arrive at top, you hear this kind of like washing away, this fear slowly being pulled from you, and you shake yourself free. You may take your actions as you so choose, and any one command you might make of your inhabitant will be made very favorably.
Can I move up then?
Yep.
Between
half
Kobold and
speed.
Celeste?
What's your total
Gotcha.
movement for standing up?
30.
30?
So
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm sorry, 15 is where we'd be here. So you could bonus action dash to get adjacent if you'd like.
okay.
Okay. Got adjacent? What would you like to do?
And then can I just think? Help me kill this thing. He's the danger.
All right. Go ahead and roll a charisma check at advantage for using a point of inspiration. What do we get?
A 20.
A 20? You hear it kind of deep within you. You hear a number of things, voices, not of your own, those of dwarven and gnomish individuals that are speaking out in various languages, yet while you know you don't know some of them, you understand them all as weapon, forging, breaking, the future. Pierce into even the heavens. As you hear this in your hand, your fingers begin to bleed from out your fingernail tips. You feel a coagulation of this material as it drips down into a singular bead. Morgan, you may choose dagger, short sword, or long sword. Your choice.
I guess longsword?
Longsword? All right. You feel this long bits of kind of crimson mercury drip down out of your hand and fill your hand with a hefty-looking longsword. Its blade becomes thinner still, almost that of a singular razor blade, but it extends out nearly 3 feet. It is agile, dexterous, able to be wielded in one hand effortlessly. And as you all look, those of you, Kobold Jones and Celeste to either side, Morgan now holds a blade of red mercury in her hand, and you can hear a very soft humming sound. Morgan, while you wield this weapon, you may add +3 to your hit and damages.
Okay.
That is your action for the turn. That is your movement and your bonus action to dash. Good to go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. There we go. Kobold Jones, your turn.
All right. I'd like to try to do bait and switch with Morgan.
All right.
Swap spots with her. And
That's just,
her-
she just needs to let you say okay, right?
yeah,
Morgan, you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
give her a +8 to AC until my next turn.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to attack the Klaun, and I get pack tactics, right?
Yep, you still have pack tactics. Until I reset the universe. Don't blame me, it was some wizards in some other dimension. They ruined kobolds.
It's gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. You strike true with the magical axe, right?
Yes.
You stab into the back of its flank. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm also gonna use a maneuvering attack with
Okay.
that one. That's for 18 damage.
18
and
damage?
then I'm
Takes it.
going to allow Vel, if she wants, to move at half her speed without provoking attacks of opportunity if she wants.
Ooh. I will zoom out. Where do you want to go, Vel?
Does it require my reaction?
It does. So I don't know if you
Oh,
want to
use
I've
shield?
I already shielded.
Do you want to give it
okay.
to somebody else?
I don't think that there's anybody else that needs it right now. So I'll just use it for the damage.
Okay. Seems enough.
You want it? No. Okay, that's it then. And then I'll do my second attack.
Second attack. A big heavy hit. You hear Kobold Jones yell, "Move, Vel!" And Vel, shooken, her hands already still weaving her shield spell and holding it in place.
Okay, so the second one is crit.
Sure, why not? I'm actually fine with that. I'm going to restore a thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so that's 21 with goading attack, so it needs to make a saving throw. Needs wisdom.
All right. Goading attack. Saving throw versus wisdom, you said?
Yeah, 16 DC.
All right. 16 on dice plus sub 10. But I think that hits it.
And then I'll do action surge.
Okay. Kobold Jones just chopping, boy. He's chopping.
That's going to be for 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
For 7 damage.
Takes it.
And then one more attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 26.
26 will hit.
6 damage.
6 damage, takes it again. These big heavy hits stabbing into the back of now what is effectively a butcher's counter of this Klaun wolf. Howls out and turns and looks in your direction. Goes, you're next. Is that your turn, Kobold Jones?
Can I use my bonus action to push Charles 5 feet away?
He has to be... Oh, with your mind, yes.
And then that's it.
He fails all strength saves. That is it, we said. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. What? Yeah, I think that's the play here. Yes. Yeah, we'll take 2 of my legendary actions to cast a spell. You see the white-gloved hand twist unnaturally. Its fingers bend backward like a strange, almost macabre-looking monkey's paw. It howls out, and as it does so, you see its breath become almost taking form from a strange-looking kind of moisture in the air of spittle and kind of like howling, just mass of anger. As it then forms into this large, black, almost Icarus-looking thing. A sphere opens up on the Klaun itself, and it it howls in a bit of almost mage-like cowardice. And you hear, "I'll get all of you! Get away from me! Die!" I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw. As a sphere of negative energy ripples out from this individual. And let's go ahead and roll that as well. All right, we're going to go down the line. JJ, what is your con save?
16.
16 will fail. You take 28 points of necrotic damage.
Did you add your 3 from Celeste?
Ooh.
19.
19. You take 14 points of necrotic damage. Aja, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, Aja. It's what for, or I guess it won't matter on half damage, will it?
If it's 14 half, yeah, she...
Still poofs, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is a 60-foot radius sphere, yeah.
The 10 anyways, so,
okay.
Yeah, poof.
So, you see Aja go away like a Thanos snap. That is going to be for Charles. Is stunned. Charles, come.
Oh, more pina coladas.
Charles says, ow, 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 and takes 28 points of damage. Bartholomew. Con save. Switch from Charles. Also, gonna take 28 points and not feel great about it. Orville. Con save, what do we get?
Sub 10.
Sub 10. 28 points of necrotic damage to you, sir. Celeste.
29.
29 makes it. You take 14 points of necrotic damage, you goddamn psycho.
Wait, you said of necrotic damage?
Necrotic, yeah.
I think I also have resistance to that.
You take 7 points of necrotic damage. You know, okay, Twitch chat, YouTubers, you can comment later. Don't ever give me shit that, like, homebrew monsters are fucking crazy. Like, they're still based on things in the monster manual, and then you remember, like, oh, right, yeah, they can roll a casual 29. Also, they get resistance. Also,
that was not casual. I crit. That was not casual.
Okay. Still plus 9. Jeez. Morgan, Kansei, what do we get?
17.
17. You will take 28 points of necrotic damage.
Can I use Uncanny Dodge or no?
You cannot. It's not a dex save. Or, well, it's an effect you can see
That's
coming.
evasion.
Right?
Yeah,
sure, why not? That's weird. But yeah, it is an effect you can see, technically. Yeah. If I give it to you 14? For Fireball, I'll give it to you for Circle of Death. Huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So 14 damage?
14 damage. Seems good to me.
Thank you.
Cole Jones.
Casual 27.
Casual 27. 14 points of necrotic. Eat my ass. And Velithil.
21.
21. 14 points of necrotic damage. We got 3 people over 20 today. What the F?
I rolled a 19.
That's the way to do it. All right. That is going to be the end of Kobold Jones's turn. Velithil, your turn. He's this thing howling out. Its fingers snapping back into place after casting a spell. Each and every one of you will die here.
I am going to... Do you do a singular item interaction is free?
Yep, the first one is free.
Okay. I'm going to cast Chill Touch at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is an 18.
18 will miss.
Okay. Then I am going to unsheath my dagger and move into flanking with Celeste.
All right. Unsheath the dagger. Moving into melee with Celeste. You hear this creature. Oh, come like lambs to the slaughter. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. With that, it will be the start of its turn. It twists unnervingly. You see it bring all 4 of its arms inward and then unleash them almost like a rubber band might as it swings in a flurry around each person within 5 feet of it, which I think is everyone but Orville and Charles at this point, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go around the table and we're just going to compare one big swing. It's a single swing checked against everybody, but I guess I'll roll 1 at disadvantage. Because it technically would have disadvantage to hit versus somebody else. That makes sense, right? Yeah, sure. So 1 roll. We have a 14 on die. I will spend a point of luck, add a dice into it, and pick which one I want. And then we will roll with the disadvantage. So disadvantage would be a 20 against Vel. With lucky, I can choose whichever 3 dice I want. I'll choose the crit on Vel. And then I will choose a 14, so it's going to be a 26 versus AC on everyone else. Morgan been using Lucky the whole campaign, y'all. That shit ain't fun to put on things. It's mean. It turns disadvantage into crits. It's bullshit. We talk about this all the time.
Sorry, I've done this to everybody.
Literally murdered everyone. Morgan, 26 to hit?
Yeah, that's max.
Kobold Jones, who are you shielding?
We'll shield JJ.
JJ, okay. Celeste, 26 hits. We're good. JJ, I know it hits. You're getting shielded, so we'll reduce your damage in a second. Now it hits Bartholomew, and then the crit on Bell. So for everyone here, it's going to be 11 points of slashing damage across the board. Vel will get to you in a second. And then I need wisdom saving throws from everyone here. Bartholomew will roll. Bartholomew makes his.
Do I need to make this?
Yeah,
or do I wait until...
No, you're going to need to make one as well.
Okay.
DM.
Yes.
Kind of weird question.
Sure.
I think I know the answer, but I just want to check.
Of course.
I'm going to be reducing it by 13 on her.
Mm-hmm.
Does she still need to make a wisdom saving throw if it's like I basically blocked all the damage?
Yes, because the teleport effect is a hit effect, not a damage effect. I'd have to hit the person and tap them. The wisdom save is just to forcibly shunt them. Morgan, it's going to be 11 points to you. Wisdom save of what?
19.
19 makes it. Kobold Jones, 11 points to you. Wisdom save of what?
11.
11. You are skybound. Celeste?
21.
21 makes it. JJ, wisdom save of 3?
13.
Oh, 13. You are skybound. Buddy makes it. Vel, you're going to take an additional 9 points, so it'll bring you to 20 points of slashing. And I need an acrobatics or athletics check to avoid being grappled, as we'll use its bonus action to grab you.
Okay, so 20 damage.
20 damage.
And then I got my 1 save there. Oh, well, the athletics is a natural 1, so...
Okay. You get snatched up like King Kong. And we'll get to that in a second here. So, we're going to roll.
Do you need my wisdom save?
No, I'm not teleporting you. I'm going to yeet you in a second.
I wasn't sure. You said I should roll it.
20. So we're going to stack people. Celeste, do you want to attempt to catch JJ? Morgan, do you want to attempt to catch Cobble Jones?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Make me a strength saving throw, Celeste. Morgan, trying to catch the heavy kobold or no?
It's like a goddamn
That's gonna-
meteor.
I literally can't. There's no way I have a -1 strength.
I was gonna say,
I'm
like,
sorry.
Then make me
we're
a-
like 200 pounds.
Yeah. So deck save for Cobble Jones, deck save for Morgan to avoid. Celeste, what do we get for your strength save?
19.
19. You catch JJ, heavy in your arms, and reduce the fall damage. What square do you want to set her in? Can be any adjacent square to you.
JJ, do you have a preference?
JJ's stunned. She got lockjaw. You got to trust your friends in certain points.
Right there, right there.
Diagonal?
Yes, please.
Okay. Morgan, deck save.
Can I use evasion by any chance? Since it's a deck save? Or is that a thing?
Well, if you it's currently if you make the save, you take nothing. But yeah,
Hmm.
You have danger
Mhm.
sense, though.
Uh-huh.
you do have danger sense. You do get to
think
roll
that's
an
what you-
advantage. You do see him coming.
I don't think I need advantage. I crit.
Oh,
It's a
well,
27.
F it, yeah. And then Cobble Jones, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
A 3. You hear a dolorous.
Thank the Lord.
Morgan, you yeet out of the square. You move 5 feet, and you just see this big bomb, poof, land in the dirt, feet up, kicking in the earth. Cobble Jones, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. It is non-magical because it's just you impacting with the earth. All right, Vel, you are grappled. That is my action for the turn. My bonus action to grapple. I have a move action, which I will spend. And we will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We will shunt ourselves and reappear over here. You all look and you see Velafil being held in one of the blackened claws of this creature. And you see the other 3 kind of twist out with claws ready to attack you all. JJ, your turn. What would you like to do? You're still stunned.
I will be using my point of inspiration that I have left.
Point of inspiration. So you hear a twisting and unnerving kind of voice in your head. You hear this heavy kind of almost in your own way were type voice, and you hear, "You're weak. Give me a chance." Do you want to use this and shift now for free, or do you want to avoid it and simply try to overcome this effect by force of will? You know, people watching, the amount of players that have something wrong with them at this point, it's kind of staggering. It's like playing the Thing board game. Everyone's infected. What would you like to do, JJ? Your choice.
She's gonna try and kind of say back to herself, "Ah, shit, why not? Let's just get the guy with the arms first."
You kind of hear this
20
like
arms.
twisting of yourself. You all look, and JJ, after being set back on her feet from Celeste, kind of shifts and twists. Celeste, looking at it, you see her antlers begin to grow out, where once maybe a 6-point buck, you'd call her, begins to morph and twist out and spider fracture in various different directions. If you had to count it, she'd be well over 24 points at the top of this. Her spine breaks free from her skin, blood staining down the back of her outfit. You hear ripping of cloth and tearing of things as she begins to grow to size large. You see a terrifying visage of a bestial-looking JJ. JJ, you are under the benefit of the Enlarge spell and the Haste spell. Your natural attacks are whatever your primary attack stat you'd like, and your basic attacks deal 2d4 plus whatever modifier. You see this large, kind of ravenous form twisting out, and there is but a singular target, the long, kind of hated, gangly Klaun. That is at the start of your turn. You have used your bonus action to shift. What would you like to do?
Okie dokie. For now, oh, that was a bonus action.
It is a bonus action to shift.
You know what? She's gonna attempt to cast Charm Monster while she's here.
Attempt to cast Charm Monster?
Yep. On boy. Or did this not work last time? I feel like it did not work.
Are you trained in history or insight?
Both.
Both. You have the, I'm gonna say it this way. Hold on. We're gonna take some DM liberties right here. You think to cast a spell, and the bard in you feels these heavy claws in the shoulders of her, and there are searing pains in your soul as this kind of smaller version of yourself seems kind of bullied a bit. And you hear, "You tried that. This cannot be charmed, only killed. Let us feast on it."
You know what? Since we're large, can I get over to him?
Yeah. There are
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Yeah, let's try and rend him.
Go for it.
Okay, so it's whatever my normal attack is,
+2 for haste.
+2 for haste.
And then an extra D4 for size large if you hit. So it'd be 3D4 base.
Okay.
Pretty neat.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20 will crit and will hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Lovely.
I will restore a point.
I guess, would it be with a rapier or something?
It's an unarmed attack, technically. Or natural attack.
Unarmed? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Your base unarmed attack is 2d4 right now for your claws.
Okay, so 2d4 plus another 2d4 because we crit.
Yep.
No, 3 because enlarged, right?
Yeah, so it'll be
So 6?
And then
64 total.
another one.
Yep,
Okay.
64 total, plus your modifier.
And you said it's whatever modifier I want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if it's strength or dex, whichever one you'd like.
I'm gonna do it with.
Whatever physical modifier, sorry.
That's 20 damage, please.
20 damage. Goodness gracious. Let's fix one thing before I forget, though. Get this crappy one out of the way. No, get out of here. And there we go. Much better. There we go. Gotta make sure we're doing it right. There we go. 20 damage. Taking it. Bam. You see your fey-like claws tearing into the flesh of this creature. It roars out. Another creature from beyond the veil. I will kill you too. Get in line.
We don't kill you first.
You guys hear this roaring if we don't kill you first. What's a cool, it's I don't even know. It's a jackalope. I don't know if it's high-pitched or low-pitched. We're in somewhere, though. Where jackalopes are weird.
It's like a giant Wendigo kind of thing.
Yeah. Kind of like the that is your first attack. Do you have a second attack?
I do not.
Yes, you do, because you're hasted.
Oh, I am hasted.
What's up, B?
Okay,
Learn your spells.
Let's do another schmack.
It's not her spell.
It's not.
It's
my
on a bard list. It's on the I played a bard. It's up for consideration among bards. The top bards in school have discussed haste.
This one's a not a nothing.
Not a nothing.
It's a
All right.
5+.
No worries there then. Is that your turn, JJ?
Yeah, that'll be. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Easy enough to do here. Aja is dead. Let's remove Aja from the equation here. We are going to take a legendary action at the end of your turn, JJ. We're going to just take a swipe at you with our claw to try and get you off of us. Big ol' swang. 17 to hit.
I would.
AC +2 from haste.
Oh, nope.
Moving on. Charles. 0. Charles continues to be stunned. Celeste, your turn. Where to?
Can I move to the other side of north of JJ?
So we want to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yes. Is he technically big enough for me to hit him from there?
Yeah, he takes up all of these squares.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
He takes a 3x3. Or they take a 3x3, technically not a here.
How much movement was it to get there?
25, I think. We were here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 25.
25. Oh, I wouldn't have.
You want to diagonal it?
Yes, please.
All right.
So now I have flank with Vel.
Vel's grappled. She can't provide flank.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Vel.
It's okay.
Okay.
Don't apologize yet.
It's fine, do your best. I believe in you. Oh, go.
Thanks, Vel. That's a 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Will miss.
Okay.
You see, you go for a swing. Big movement. Hisses at you. That blade. Where did you get it? Second attack. What'd you get?
20 to hit.
20 will miss as well.
Okay.
It hisses out at you. Is that your go? Yes, no, maybe so. Yep. All right.
Yep.
It looks around, sees people moving at this point, closer and ever closer still to it. It kind of twists and roars a little bit, looks at Velithil in its hand, and Vel, you feel it will spend 2 legendary actions, and you'll feel a pincer of 2 of its nails dig into your throat. I need a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to assume this probably isn't something that I have advantage on.
No, this is a dimensional shunt it's attempting to do.
It's not a spell, though.
No, it's an ability it has on the end of its claws.
Well, that's there's a lot of natural ones going on over here.
Natural 1. It turns, and Celeste, you watch as it looks at you. It looks at JJ and goes, I need to separate you. You're too strong together. And you see Vel's body kind of like shift, almost like static you might see in like a cyberpunk thing. And it turns and ballpark just throws Vel like a baseball northward. Vel, you're going to travel 4d10. So we're going to go for 20, so you'll move 200 feet north into the forest. So we're going to play downtown Daytona Racers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go for it. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. You start moving through trees and the like. You travel 200 feet. You need a dexterity saving throw versus 19d6 as you finally hit a tree.
14.
14 is a failure. We're gonna divide by 0 on this one, I think, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Give me for 55 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 offerments to dead.
You guys hear the cracking of branches, the roar of kind of this like crack, almost as if like a bolt of lightning has struck out in the forest. Celeste, you stand there, your golden kind of angelic hair whiffs up as a bolt of air just pass by you. You see this creature turn and twist and snap its vision back to you, Celeste, and goes, I told you you were next. And you hear it finally, boom, a thunderous crash, and a tree in the distance cracks and begins to fall over. Vel nowhere in sight. That is both of its legendary actions. Orville, stunned. Wisdom saving throw, or any other thing you'd like to do at the start of your turn.
I don't have actions, right?
Huh?
I don't have actions, correct?
Yeah, you have no actions for the turn. At the end of your turn, you get a wisdom save. If you want to burn a true inspo, you can.
I don't have one of those to burn.
Rough.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, my guy.
Oh, God, it's a 10.
That's 10. You twist on the ground, almost in like a bit of a seizure off to the side. You can hear, and you're still visually cognizant of everything, but fear itself has gripped you to the part where if you've ever been so stressed out that your back gives out, you know the feeling that is currently like pervasive throughout your body. As somebody who's been there, I'll explain it to you. It's not a fun feeling. Yield trapped in your body feeling. Never cool. That is Orville's turn, Celeste's turn. Morgan, you watch, and in a flash, Vel is gone.
Can I move through this tree, or would it like...
It's already fallen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, can I move to where I'm, like, diagonal from Celeste on the bottom?
Yeah, I think you could do that. You do, what's your dexterity is higher than 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so easily enough, you could do 5, jump 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
It's just you jumping up onto the trunk, running it, and then jumping the branches, so you can kind of get over it and ignore. That's why I kind of been. It's so thin of difficult terrain that it's like I think most of you can jump 5 feet, so long as you already move. So it's not anything to really like harass you about.
Cool. I'm gonna take a swing. Is this technically flanking?
This is technically
Like
flanking. I can draw a diagonal line from square to square.
Does that just give me advantage? I'm not
Straight
sure
up
how it works.
advantage. Yep. Just 2d20. You take whichever the higher roll is.
Cool. Gotta click on the right one.
That'll work.
That's a crit.
What are your 2 dice rolls? I will spend a point of lucky on this one.
That is
A 20 and a what?
a 20 and a 5.
I'll give you the 5. What's the 5 to hit?
A 10.
10. You move this blade. You feel it unnervingly kind of like twist in your hand, and you hear a crack, a flash, and for a moment the air around you kind of shifts out in both directions as if this blade can cut air itself. You swing short, and you feel like you had meant to kind of truly cut into this thing, but you are less than a quarter of an inch away from actually making contact with the back of this thing's hide. And you see it turn and twist at you and go, eh.
I'm going to disengage.
Okay. You have 5 foot of movement left. Where do you want to go? Don't bite your nails.
Let me
That's why I
go.
painted mine. They taste like crap.
Shit.
Yeah,
Celeste won't get flanking if I move,
that
right?
is true. You know it's hard out here for a flank. I'm trying to kill these werewolves. Oh, sorry. With your tank. I think I had to finish it.
I'll stay.
You'll stay? All right. That is the end of your turn. Cobble Jones. You look over. There's a cut in the tree line where Velithil used to be. There's Orville laying on his back, twitching and spasming, trying and gritting his teeth to break free. Charles is stood still, also seeming to be in a bit of an trance. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull myself out of my crater.
All right.
Stand
You spend half your movement to stand up.
I'm gonna point at Buddy and I'm gonna yell at him and I'm gonna say, "Go save Vel!" And then I'm gonna move towards the Klaun.
Okay. Go right ahead.
I'll have to probably double move, right? Because
Well, let's see. Yeah, you can only move half your speed when you stand up. So that's 5, 10, 15 to here. If you double move, you'll get a running start, and you can clear these branches without sinking 20 movement.
can I get next to Morgan with that or no?
Yeah, you could. You get to right here.
Then I'll stand there.
All right, you stay
And,
with me.
yeah, I give my command. I do that. and then that's it.
All right. You turn and look, and Bartholomew on his turn has already summoned out these golden goose wings and looks to you and goes, "Right, on it," and prepares to take flight on the start of his next turn. That is going to be your turn, Velithil. Your vision is blurry. Who got the number of that tree that hit you? Number of squirrels are very angry at you, as now their tree is on the ground. I need a death save.
Sure. I'd like to use my true inspiration.
Okay. To automatically pass?
Yeah.
All right. Deep in the well of the forest, you start breathing heavily. You have the remnants of this kind of necrotic spell at your fingertips, and you twitch and move, your hand seemingly controlled by your necromantic ability, less so than by your conscious self. You graze the side of your face, the scars from this stone you once held now emanate and glow this faint bit of otherworldly divinity. You trigger something deep within you and poof, do not gain a hit point, but instead roll 1d4. 3. You rise with 3 plus your intelligence modifier and temporary hit points. Until you are healed, you are considered undead in this state. But you are conscious.
Okay. So I have 3 temp.
Yeah, you have 0 hit points, and then 3 plus your intelligence modifier and temp. I think your intelligence modifier is higher than 0.
Yeah, no, I have 8 temp.
8 temp. You are
I just processing.
200 feet in the woods. You stand up, your bones snapping in places. All of your bones are broken for the most part. You are covered in bruises, and you now have this kind of necrotic shroud over your physical body, seemingly moving you forward as you might command undead. So right now you are technically commanding your dying body with sheer force of arcana. But you stand up. What would you like to do for your turn?
The potions in my bag broken.
I'll give you 50-50. I think I was mean enough to Kobold Jones. I'm going to say glass shatters at 200 feet. Technically, according to D&D rules, at 200 feet, I've hit the sound barrier. I move you in 6 feet. See, I'll say all your potions are broken.
I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I think that's a fair... I was mean to Kobold Jones. I have to be mean to you on this one, too. So, yeah. I think that fair is fair.
Doesn't help me at all.
Oh, sorry, Kobold. Justice for Jonesy. Justice for Jonesy. I don't want to do you like the court deals with certain things. I want to be 100 for you, brother.
Okay, so Vel is just going to just kind of lift her broken hand. She whispers incantations to cast Wither and Bloom and just kill a bunch of plant life around her and absorb that life into herself.
There's this like cute little like squirrel family, and they're like, and you, and the leaves turn black and gray. Life drains from the earth, and you see squirrel baby, squirrel nephew, squirrel husband, squirrel wife. They all die.
Non-magical vegetation.
No, the squirrel's dead too.
It was a plant squirrel.
Yeah, it's a plant. Yeah, it's a plant squirrel. It's from Magic the Gathering. It's a 1/1.
Nice. So I'm gonna get 15 points of health.
I like that the judge in the group is like, that checks out. Plant squirrels are a thing. You take 15 points of health.
Probably a 1/1.
Yeah.
Yeah. You snap. Your bones crack into place. You feel like very much the lightest bit of healing, mostly forcing together pieces of sinew and bone so your internal bleeding stops. You are covered head to toe in bruises, broken little pieces. Your fingers aren't all quite fixed, but they're usable. They're swollen, and you very much look like anyone who's been in a horrible car accident at this point. You stand there and gain this 15 hit points back into you. You still have your temporary, and you're still held up with necrotic shroud. It's more or less keeping the pain away at this point.
At this point, just full zombie walk, just as far as she can start heading back.
10, 15. That is Velithil. That is going to be the end of your turn. start of Big Scary Jerkbag's turn. You see bits of them reform, heal, blood begin to stop. It twists. It will attempt to recharge its swipe ability. Rolls a 5, needs a 6, so that sucks. Why did I make this creature fair? It will twist unnervingly. It is going to make good on its promise. It'll take out a claw and attempt to swipe at Celeste. It has disadvantage from goading attack, right? Oh, no, I made the save. We're good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's going to take a swipe at Celeste. It will miss the first one. It'll take a swipe at Celeste. It'll miss the... Well, maybe not. 18 to hit, Celeste?
That is my
Can
AC.
I, cutting words?
Yes. You roll a 1. It misses. It's not so much cutting words at this point. You do spend the reaction, you do spend the bardic, but I assume in this form it's more of just like a bestial roar. So, JJ, role play. Bestial roar, what do we got? What does it sound like? It can sound like a cat. It's fine.
It's gonna sound like because I think bunnies make little
Little cheep cheeps.
little cheepies.
Then it's less cut and more just confused, big heavy swing over and claws the tree behind Celeste and you hear this little meep 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 meep. You're like, what the fuck? Big scary bunny person. That's their battle cry.
It's more annoying than anything.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Third one, it will roll a crit. Celeste. 6 of them. It's going to come across for 21 points of slashing damage. Magical. And I need... What do I want to do here? I'm going to go for it. Give me a strength, or an athletics or acrobatics check to avoid being grappled. We're going to reload the railgun.
It's 24.
24. You get a heavy slash across the front of your armor. It attempts to grapple your arm, and you manage to keep yourself aware enough that you retch your arm forward, grapple back onto your weapon. It kind of roars out in a hiss. It will take its 4th attack on you as well. 9 is going to be a 21 to hit. 21 to hit. I've already used my bonus action, so all I can do is this. It's going to be for 13 points of slashing. Carving up the front of the armor. I need a wisdom saving throw from you versus being shunted. What we get?
It's Sorry, I just completely blanked. That's a 13.
13 is a failure. You will be shunted. 70 feet up into the air will put you... It needs to separate. We're going to move you. We're going to do... Out of reach is here. And then we're going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. And then shunt you up from there. So you have this kind of a skip and a bounce and this diagonal teleport up. You find yourself up into the air. So that's going to be 50, and then we reduce the first 10. So it's going to be 4d6. I need a dexterity saving throw. Bullet these rolls.
Oh, 17.
17. You superhero landing on your knees. You take 5 points of bludgeoning instead and are not knocked prone. That is going to be its turn. JJ, your turn. You still up, Celeste?
Yep.
Oh. Celeste
can
and
you-
Jonesy don't die.
No.
No.
Can you zoom out just a smidge for me?
Sure. Boop, boop, boop. If you're looking for Vel, there's a big Streets of Rage Go arrow that'll start flashing on screen northward. Or Turtles in Time, if that's your thing instead.
Quite. I was trying to see if I could make it to Orville, and I believe I can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. 40-foot movement.
Oh, I thought okay, hold on. I have 30 feet. 1 second.
You have a 10-foot reach because your size large.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Does haste increase move speed as well, or no?
Yes, it does.
Okay, yes, I can definitely make it to Orville then. Great. I
You
would
take
like
the
to move towards Orville, please.
You gonna take the free strike?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah?
have to. I need to
Alright.
help Orville.
Big ol' swing a ding. 13 on dice is a 25 to hit.
That's fine.
That's fine. All right. Make a wisdom saving throw. It's going to be for 16 points, and then let me know what your wisdom save is.
18.
18, you do not get shunted. You do take the 16 points, and then melee with Orville.
Yep, moved a melee with Orville.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to gently take her big bunny paw and kind of just slap it on his head.
Okay.
And just kind of... she's going to cast Luster Restoration.
All right. I believe that ends an effect on... Yeah, sure. Why not? It seems good. Stunned. Get out of here. Good enough for me. You're no longer stunned, Orville.
Yeah. Yep. And that will be her turn.
All right. Boop, 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 boop. That is JJ Charles. Hero. Charles, at the end of Charles's turn, is no longer stunned. Charles, hero! Starts screaming. Bartholomew. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40, 45. Lands, and there goes, you're alive. Hello. 5 feet away. Velafil, it's me, your friend Bartholomew. Kobold Jones sent me. Do
Go
you understand?
kill that fucking thing!
Oh, you're fine. Jonesy, she's fine. Like a big scream. You see birds leaving the forest at this point. That is Bartholomew's double move to get there. Orville, you are no longer stunned.
Hokey pokey.
Hokey pokey. Stand up
half
from
my
prone.
movement, stand up.
Yep.
Half my movement of 20 towards El Big Baddo.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Bonus action.
Stick.
Activate the stick.
Okay. You pull the stick out. A big flaming inferno erupts out in a twin spiral to form the flaming lance that this can take. The creature looks around and goes, so many terrible toys.
And then with his action, he's just gonna have to take patient defense because I can't get in range. And yeah.
Full samurai block. Celeste, your turn. What would you like to do, Celeste?
I'm gonna do that. Shame walk.
That shame walk? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, back into melee.
Hey, boo, missed you.
You see this, like, turn and twist. He goes, I thought you're flanking with Kobold Jones.
Okay, I'm gonna try and swing on him.
You have advantage.
$26 to hit.
26 will hit. You see the blade sink in all the way to the pommel of this blade. It roars out. I have 2 of these left. I have to, like, remind myself what I have left in the tank whenever the people who, like, always crit are ready. Like, okay, let's pick these up real quick. Let's pick up these. Do I want to recharge or do I want to take it and cry?
I'm going to smite also.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, that's gangster. Yeah, why not? You know what's hot
I
out
won't
here
make
for a
it.
clown.
I'm not going to make it for another 2 rounds. So just let me have this little moment, okay? Just let me smite.
In this moment. I can't stop you from smiting. You already hit. My option was to make you miss the attack. That's all I have here for reactions. It's not even a reaction.
Okay.
It's just an ability.
All right. I mean, I just want to take this time to thank you for not killing me last round,
You're welcome.
to allow me to have this smite this round.
Yo, I'm going to let you finish.
Thank you.
But this clown is the greatest in a generation.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that in there, but it's 37 damage.
37 damage. Good heavens. 37 damage. Not bad for a base hit. You see the creature howl out in pain again and kind of like begin to mutter a bit under its breath. It will make a saving throw versus an effect. It will spend a 3rd legendary resistance to make the save. And howl again. I will not die here.
Okay, I'm gonna go again now.
Yeah, go right ahead. You again see this kind of like strange Icarus material peel free from Palm Jum Jiva.
$28 to hit.
28 will hit.
No, I'm sorry. 26. 26.
26 will hit still. I won't use lucky. Go ahead. I'll take it. This is where we look at that con modifier that's not working for me so hot and just say thank you. Thank you, clowns above. Technically, thank you, Elskev. Thank you, boy.
Okay, I'm gonna smite, okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. That's fine. It's not a crit. It's not a 110 damage crit. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
$34 damage.
34 damage takes it. You hear another hiss as it tears out through its flesh. It roars. It will make another saving throw. It will make that one. And you see it. And you see another blade kind of cut through the stains on its blackened fur and white remnant of a clown outfit. Is that your turn, Celeste?
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I moved to general. Oops, my bad. Bloop. There we go. I moved one of my counters over here. So no! Ah! Everything. Don't shake things in Windows. We're learning today. If you saw a butt, I'm sorry. Just what we're doing today. There we go here. Let me pull my sticky back up. Boop. There we go. Celeste, end of your turn. I'm going to take a legendary action. Give me one moment here. Get readjusted. There we go. Okay, cool. All windows back up. I forgot you can't like shake left and right or it closes all your windows. That's my fault. One into another, folks. Legendary action. I'm going to try to kill Celeste. We're going to take a big old swing-a-ding-a-ding-dong on Celeste. Celeste, 27 to hit. Yep. Tink, tink, tink. It's going to be for 13 points of slashing. And a wisdom saving throw for the shunt. For a DC 18.
Oh, it's 17.
17 is a fail. So you take 13 slashing, and then we'll see 30 feet. We're just going to drop you. So 3d6, make me a dexterity saving throw.
It's an 11.
11 will fail. You'll take 9 more points of bludgeoning damage, so a total of 21 this round. And you are prone.
I'm down.
Unconscious? Ooh. Next one's going to start going for the throat. I'm going to tap some black mana real quick. Let's see here. I can't power word. I can't power word kill you because it doesn't work on celestials, demons, undead. F you, magic. Morgan, your turn. You watch this thing get stabbed twice by Celeste, turn and just rend her into the floor. Her body teleports up and then falls back to the ground. It howls out and goes, "One more for the grave." What would you like to do, Morgan?
I'm gonna take another smack.
Okay. Do you want to move first or no? Beside Kobold Jones, there is safety in his shield. Aside from Kobold Jones, there is determination in its advantage position.
If you don't move, you could give yourself advantage.
It's also a thing. Thank you, scary witch lady in the forest. I'm not reminding people at level. I'm not reminding people at level 7. I don't give a shit.
Thanks, Mama Yaga.
Thanks.
We're at level 8.
Whatever. Oh yeah, that's right. Buddy's level 6 now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and take a big ol' smake.
Precise strike with your bonus action or no? You want to give yourself advantage? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
What are you playing? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go right ahead. You have advantage.
19.
19 total.
Yeah.
Will miss. That's with the +3 from the sword.
Yeah.
All right. You. Anything you want to do with that? I'll ask one more time.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Rolled 2 dice. Advantage rolls. What it is? There's the thing that you
Yeah,
do.
I think that's right.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
All right. Big swing. Again, you see the air itself push out in all directions from your blade. Kobold Jones, your move.
All right, so I want to do something kind of crazy.
Oh, I like it. Let's talk.
I think, for my math, I can use movement to get next to Celeste.
Probably.
Sorry.
That sounds right. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes.
I'm going to grit my teeth, and I'm going to try to pick up the sword.
The Pom Jumjiva?
Yeah.
All right. You reach down to pick up the sword. You touch it in your fingers, and it immediately burns. I need a Constitution saving throw. DC is 20.
23.
23. You grit your teeth. It begins to score the inside of your hand. You will take damage at the end of your turn from its effect unless you drop it. You know that much. But you were able to wield it this one time.
I'm going to do my attacks.
Go right ahead.
$25 to hit.
25 will hit. It is a d6 plus 2d6 for Bane.
14 damage.
14 damage. We'll take it. Make a save. We'll make the save.
Yep. Okay. And then I will attack again.
Go right ahead.
Uh, 18.
18 total. That's with advantage.
Yeah.
All right, we'll miss. You second attack. Do you want to keep holding it in your hand at the end of your turn, or do you want to drop it?
I'll just drop it and
Drop
be
it.
unarmed for now.
You hear it clatter back into the ground and land beside Celeste. Is that your turn, Kobold Jones?
I'll use my bonus action as second wind.
Second one, okay. End of your turn, the Klaun will take its legendary action, claws out, and strike at the prone Celeste. Advantage from a prone unconscious creature. 18 on dice is going to say yeah for an automatic crit on it. 2 death saving throw failures for Celeste. Velithil, your turn. Move
How
northward.
far out am I?
Let's find out. You are here. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 feet from your friends, 75 from the Klaun.
Okay, so I can move 30?
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Then we're going to do the same thing that just brought me some energy back and put an upcasted Wither and Bloom for damage on the Klaun, who might be immune to it, and some healing for Celeste.
Giving healing to wizards. I'll point that out there. Wizards of the Coast, Chris Perkins, eat my ass.
I've got a life transference too, I'm just not close enough.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I don't
So-
get the necrotic.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Celeste, you can spend up to 2 hit dice. You will gain that, what you roll, plus 5.
So you can roll your paladin hit dice, which are d10s. You can spend up to 2 of them, of which you probably have all of them currently. I do love the design of Wither and Bloom, though, because I love things that use hit dice, and it's one of the few things that does that. I just hate that wizards can heal now. That's my thing. Granted, it's what, like 2nd or 3rd level?
It's a 2nd level spell.
It gives you something.
And
to do
it only does the 1 hit die at 2nd level, and you upcast it and it gets extra hit die.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
You said 2d10 plus 5?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 2d10 from your hit dice pool, of which you have 8, so you have tons. But most of the items in this campaign that use hit dice, people have avoided, or they've fallen in the hands of the necromancer and uses them for a bit. Good to go, Celeste?
Oh, yeah. Did
Okay.
you want me to tell you the
Nope,
number?
I don't want to know. I don't want what they refer to in the game as guilt.
Believe in you. You got it.
No, I totally understand with my only measly 20 points. It's fine.
Oh, well,
I
what?
get
Don't
it.
tell me the points. Don't stop that. I don't want to know. Is that your turn, Vel?
It's my movement and my action. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Alright. End of your turn, start of its. It regains. Alright, it regains its legendary actions for the turn. That's more annoying. The angel is pretty annoying right now. I have to kill the kobold. I wish I was
I
just.
might be annoying.
You could be annoying, but I haven't seen it yet.
Could be.
Could be. You could be a threat. We don't know. Stupid evolved asshole. Yeah, we're going to take our first swing at Kobold Jones. Kobold Jones, 21 to hit. Misses. I'm gonna lucky it then. It's gonna be a 23 to hit. Does that hit Kobold Jones? Yep. All right.
My mic was up. Yeah, it hits.
That's okay. It's going to be for 5 plus 6. That is 11. So you're going to take... You specifically will take 33 points of damage from that. I don't know if you remembered that for your other swipe hit, but that's fine.
I just put down the number that you tell me.
I know. That's totally my
Not
fault.
my job to remember that.
No, I know. I'm the curse master. I have to remember curses.
I was like, oh, maybe he forgot about it, or maybe
yeah.
it didn't happen on this thing.
Well, it was a group swing. I kind of wanted to speed it. That's my fault. But you'll take 33 from this, and I need a wisdom saving throw. Celeste's life might hang in the balance of the saving throw.
24.
24 makes it. It roars out and howls. Hit you with an attack. It's going to swing its second attack at you. 18 on dice is a 31 to hit.
Yep.
All right. It's going to come across for 1, 2, 3, D4 plus 6. It's going to come across for 12 points. So that's going to be 36 points of slashing.
Alright, I'm down.
Down. You drop. You again hear as you begin to drift into unconsciousness. You're, oh yeah, you wee git. Oh, I'd be more than happy to take you out here. Send you down the river, boy. You think you can wear a dwarven armor? Another angry dwarf man. That is 2 of my attacks. I gotta roll for recharge too. Did I get a 6? I did get a 6. I have a recharged. You make that a note. Tink. And tink. So yeah, we're gonna take an attack on Celeste prone. 2 attacks for being prone. Or advantage, I should say. Does a 19 hit you, Celeste?
I'm gonna
Roar at it?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
-6 on that.
Never mind. It strikes into the ground. You hear this off to the side. This very Muppet sound. This big scary Muppet off to the side.
You're so cute and fierce, JJ. You get him.
The wolf-like claw slams into the earth next to Celeste, and it turns and howls in your direction. It reaches back its last arm for another swing. With advantage, I can actually click the advantage button. Why am I doing this? Click the advantage button. We have a 19 on dice, which is a Schneike's lot. Yes, it hits. a 31 again, right? So it would have been a 30 on Cobalt Jones. But a 31 to hit. Will hit. 1, 2, 3. Get him across for 12 points of slashing. And a wisdom saving throw. Which could be life or death.
$23.
23 makes it. You take the damage, not drop unconscious. That's its turn. JJ's turn. Oh, I have a bonus action. Hold on. What am I meant, por favor? Oh, I don't need to... Actually, I can. Why not? We're going to pop our bonus action, and we're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 into the woods. There we go. You see it erupt into silly string, and then reapparate. Behind that, you hear it howling out. JJ, now it's your turn.
If JJ moves kind of right below Celeste and over one space, essentially, and that little square, could she potentially be seeing Vel if she looks down the way?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. What's your movement right now?
Yeah. Yep, it would be 40.
40, so you'd get to here on 40.
Okay. Could I see Vel from that
Not
angle?
particularly. You have big, huge trees in the way.
Actually, some of them are dead from Wither and Bloom.
Some of them are missing leaves. I'll tell you what. I'll put up to a perception check. How's that? We'll split the difference. We'll call it a DC 15 perception check to see Vel.
Okay, let's see. It's 15 on the nose.
That makes it. You don't see Vel as much as you see this like broken shoulder with like bits of bone sticking out of it, and this kind of grim grave crawler like aura about them, and this kind of like path of just destruction and withered creativity, we'll say.
Okay, so then since she can see at least a little bit of Vel, JJ is going to upcast Mass Healing Word at 4th level.
Okay.
Just to make sure that everyone gets up and is at least somewhat stable.
Seems
So,
good. Go right ahead. Is that going to be it for your turn afterwards?
I have one more action.
All right.
So that's 9 points of healing for y'all.
Mhm.
And then she will go ahead and cast. I'll take that he's probably got some sort of like at least half cover.
Yeah.
But she's gonna try and shoot Eldritch Blast at him.
Go right ahead. Roll to hit.
Negative on both of those.
Both miss.
And that will be her turn.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I need a 50-foot radius. I can drop it here. We're going to spend 2 legendary actions to cast a spell. Vel, you can see them casting it. Do you want to attempt a counterspell?
I will try to do that, yeah.
Go right ahead. It is a spell above 3rd.
Yep. That is a 13 plus 5, 18.
18. It reaches out and goes, "Go to the sky." And you see this like makings, and as it begins to mutter this incantation, you recognize the spell as reverse gravity. And you snuff out the spell at just a moment. Everyone on the area around JJ, you see its hair kind of like, your hair starts to kind of crackle up, and then the spell is snuffed out. You hear, it turns and looks in your direction and goes, "You will die for this."
Got back up last time.
That's true. Charles. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Charles draws their pizza cutter that they definitely didn't steal from somebody, and you see them put it to their forehead, and you hear a muttering. JJ, you hear it very clearly. You hear, "Father of the fields, imbue my blade, strike down my enemies, and cause death in your hand." The pizza cutter begins to spin very, very slowly, and you see these large kind of divine spikes as they attune their holy weapon. That is their turn. Buddy's turn. Buddy will commence the flight. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Will strike down with furious anger those who would attempt to poison and confuse their brothers. We'll roll an 8 for not enough, and we'll roll a 13 for a 21, and will hit. Bartholomew. Yeah, that's just straight up, isn't it? So it's going to be this many. 1, 2, 3. Oop, no, just 3 of these. No, just 3 of them. Not 4. 1, 2, 3. Big radiant strike from the blade. You hear, "Ha!" Strikes down and tears into the side of this creature. For 23 points of radiant damage. You hear it hiss out in pain. You "Take that!" Shouts at him. That is going to be Buddy's turn. Orville, your go.
Okie dokie. We are going to rush him with 45 feet of movement.
45 feet of
See
movement.
where that gets us.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 to there.
Bonus action, step of the wind, dash.
All right. Gets
To
within
Melee.
melee.
And flanking with Buddy?
5, 10. Yep, flanking here.
Easy. Let me mark that off my sheet real quick here.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, and then we are going to take 2 thundering blows with the stick full of fire.
Go ahead.
The highest of those 2 is a 17. So
17 will
you're doing
miss.
all
Yeah.
or nothing.
Big swings.
We're
Big
playing
two
with
thrusts.
sparklers.
That's your turn there, Orville.
That's everything.
Celeste, your turn. You're prone. Oh, what you got? Is that Krispy Kreme dog? What you got over there? See the little white box. Hold on a second.
Oh, that's PDQ.
Oh, PDQ's so good. All right, enter go.
Yep.
Standing up.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Can I actually while I'm still on the ground, just kind of reach out my hand to Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to whisper, no, it's not nap time yet, remember? That's not till later. You are up?
Mhm.
Who fucking healed him?
JJ. Mass
Oh yeah,
healing work.
yeah. Okay, so
Killed
anyway.
everyone. Even
But he's
you.
still out, so I'm
Angry.
gonna still go with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still go with it, and I'm gonna do lay on hands for
Okay.
20 points.
20 points into Jonesy.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Big heavy chunk into Jonesy. You stand up with half your movement. And
Yes,
then
please.
what do you want to do? You currently don't have any weapons.
I currently don't have any weapons, you said?
Correct. Jonesy took your sword from you. Do you want to pick it back up?
Yeah.
You pick it back up. You feel it high and kind of light in your hand. That's your item interaction, your movement. You can move 3 squares if you'd like. But you've used your action, your movement. You have a bonus action left. I'll tell
Can
you
I move?
the coolest place to be. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, tell me the coolest place to be.
Yo, like right here up on me. I'd appreciate that right now. With
Yeah,
no
that's cool,
actions.
cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, no, it's super sick. Thank you.
It's the best place.
Can I go 30 to the left?
You can go 15 to the left.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Thank you so
5,
much.
10, 15 behind Charles.
The other left, I'm sorry. It's my left, your right.
Oh, sorry. So 5, 10, 15.
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you.
There we go. That'll be yours. Morgan, your turn.
Can I run up diagonally and then be in that square, like, to the left of Orville?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll try another smackaroo.
All right, go right ahead. Big swing.
That's a no.
That's a no.
That's a no.
Big swing, big miss. No luckies.
They're all used,
Oh.
unfortunately. I don't really have that cool feat, that's like, give me luckies back, and also you haven't swung at me, so
Also true.
it's real sad.
Feels bad. That is Morgan's turn. Cobalt Jones's turn. On the ground, feeling bad.
Standing up.
Stands up. Ugh. Not dead yet.
Yeah, I don't think I can get to him.
Hard part. 15-foot movement's rough. Where do you want to go instead?
I'll stand next to Orville.
Island of Orville. Defensive, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone got switched around for a second, but it's okay. We'll have it right back.
I'm Orville.
I'm Orville. Let's see here. So it's going to be Vel. Vel, your turn.
Can you move up a little bit so I can see me compared to everything?
Boop, boop.
Oh, okay, there we go. So I am. Oh gosh, I'm only like 50. I'm like 10 feet from him. Ooh.
Just out of reach. You're 5 foot out, otherwise these attacks.
Yeah. If I move over 10 feet, can I still see him?
Yeah, he's size huge from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll move over there, and then... yeah, then we're going to give him some magic missiles, I think.
Okie dokie.
So we'll do a second level. Oh, not bad. 10, 13, 15.
15 points?
Mhm.
Takes it. You howl out. Is that going to be your turn, Vel?
Yep.
Alright. Top of the round. Reset. I have a recharge. We're just going to rip it and skip it, I think. Let's see here. I can move here. I'll take a free strike from Buddy. That's probably worth it. Yeah, we're going to take a free strike from Buddy. So, Buddy with advantage. That sucks. We'll still do it.
Are you moving out of my area as well?
I will not move out of your area, I don't think. I might, though. I know I'm for sure moving out of Buddy's. Buddy will hit for 3D bullshit. 25 points. Gluck! fucking hate my life right now. So it's going to be 5, 10, 15, still within yours. And then I'm 5, 10, 1 off. I'm getting there. Yeah, I guess we'll have to move here. And then plan for it. Okay, cool. We'll go here. We're going to slice and spin. We're going to swing against everybody within range of me. That'll be everybody except for Vel. So 1 roll. Boop. As an 8 is going to be a 20 to hit. So against Buddy will hit 20 versus AC Morgan. Yep. 20 versus AC Orville. And 22 will miss you, Cobble Jones?
20 will miss me, yeah.
Okay. Who are you shielding? Orville?
Yeah, he's the only one next to me.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
And that'll be for 11 that I shield him.
11? Okay. So it's going to be 5 points to Orville, 16 points to Morgan, and 16 points to Bartholomew.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Alright. Ooh, shit. So you'll take half, so you're going to take 8 instead, because I round up.
Cool.
And then I need a wisdom save from Orville, from Morgan, from Bartholomew.
I got a 15.
Okay. 15 will fail.
I got a 7.
7 will fail. And Bartholomew will fail as well at a 12 plus. Yeah, will still fail. Brutal. So we're gonna roll it. Bloop. Only 1. I don't like it. Low rolls. We're just gonna drop you guys and see who we hit on prone. Dex saves. It's DC 10. Bartholomew makes it.
14 on dice.
Makes it.
Would I be able to evasion that?
It is a dex save, so yeah. You're not going to take any damage, but if you fail, you get what it is.
22.
22. Oh yeah, you're fine either way. You guys all kind of like shunt up 10 feet and drop back on your legs and kind of howls out. It will then use its bonus action to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get behind Vel and reappear between these 3 trees and continue to harass people. That is its turn.
Does
JJ's
Orville get an
turn.
attack? Does Orville get an attack? I don't think.
No, the first one's a movement. The second one's a teleport.
Gotcha.
I was trying to see if I could get everyone within 10 feet of me, and I could not. I was hopeful, but I would have eaten 3 more attacks to do it, which didn't seem cost effective. JJ, what'd you like to do?
She will move up with everyone else, I suppose.
5, 10, 15.
She can't technically play this lute, right?
I wouldn't recommend
she will probably... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you probably
that's
need new strings afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
Being a kaiju's cool until you have to do proficiencies and professions. Godzilla can't do a sick riff on their guitar.
She's gonna attempt to, I guess, get some vision on our big boy.
Okay, so 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to there. What's your total movement? 50?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be the easiest way. And she'll try and do 2 more pew-pews on him.
Go right ahead.
For now.
You want to stay out of melee, I'm assuming, so we'll go here.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Pew, pew.
One's a 25 and the other one's 24.
Both hit?
Yup. One for 9 force damage and the other for 3 force damage, please.
9 and 3, you said?
Yes, please.
Bang, bang. You see both hit, strike in. It hisses a bit. realigns a bit of itself and prepares to deal with the onslaught. Is that your turn?
And I think I still have one more action because of
Yeah, the hasted action, which could be one weapon attack, dash, or disengage, I think.
yeah. I'll just have her. Yeah, I'll move her. I'll have her move kind of, I guess, in between Vel and the group of 3, just so she can kind of be there to intercept if need be.
Okay,
Yeah.
so out of melee, right?
Yep, out of melee, but
Cool.
there, that's fine.
There we go.
And that'll be.
All right, you hear hero 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Bonus action dash 5, 10, 15, 20. Flanks with Vel, who's holding a knife. You hear hero. Will advantage strike.
Hero.
Charles actions. All right, let's go for it. Advantage strike number 1. We'll come across for 17, miss. Advantage strike number 2. Come across for 19. I don't think with the... Oh, we can do that. You will see Charles rend this large pizza cutter forward, and it will make sure this works. Yeah, when you make an attack roll, you see the pizza cutter, Vel, as you're like peering through the forest, kind of like cut through some of the branches and look as if it's about to mist. And you see this large, kind of like glowing, radiant being with heavy-looking antlers kind of push Charles's hands forward and use guided strike to add +10 to his roll. A big, heavy 29 to hit slices across the back of this creature with divinity. 1d4, and they will smite. Bink, bink, bink. That is going to be for 10, 13, 16... 17, 18, 19, 20 points. Yes. They'll come across for 20 points. The creature howls out in pain near hero as this large cutter kind of like tears through this creature. That is that turn. For Charles. Bartholomew's turn. Will come in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 2 swings on the creature without advantage. Just roll them straight. One's a crit, one's a miss. We'll go off on the crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 37 plus 5. 5, 6, 7 is 42 points. Of which the creature eats it. You see a big radiant strike. Tear through the side of this creature. It roars out in pain. There's too many gnats. Too many. That is Bartholomew's turn. Orville, your go.
Oh boy. We're taking 45 feet towards the beastie.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20,
please.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Looks
Getting
good
melee?
for me.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Is there a way position for flanking?
Oh, let's see. Hold on. We might be able to redo that.
If I
5,
just
10,
go
15,
diagonal and try and get
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yes, you can with
Hey.
Bartholomew there.
Yeah. Looks good. All right, I will take that angle then.
Okay. Go right ahead.
2 swings on him.
Yep, 2 swings with the flaming lance.
One's a miss.
Okay.
Second one's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 will hit on the nose.
Hey, first damage, like 8 rounds into combat. Let's go.
Proud of you. You're a monk, you're support. What are you talking about damage?
That's 22 points of fire.
22 points of fire? Oh my goodness.
Oh
it.
yeah.
You see the gnats.
Can I juice that with Fury of the Small up to an even 30?
Yeah, you can. Do it to an even 30.
Let's do that.
Okay, takes it.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
A flurry of blows.
Okay.
I'm going to take my first swing upon the clown.
Okay, go ahead.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Alrighty, that is going to be for 8 points
Okay, takes it.
of magical bludgeoning.
We'll take it.
And then I will use the second of that to heal myself
Go right ahead.
using Hand of Healing. And that'll be my turn.
All right, let's see. The Klaun on its turn will move its white claw, its kind of like white hand in front of itself, and it will attempt to cast a spell. Vel?
Its turn is before mine?
It uses 2 legendary actions to do it.
Oh, okay, sorry. You said
Yeah.
its turn. I got confused there.
Yeah, it's going to use 2 legendary actions for its turn.
Does this look like where it tried to run away before?
You're getting that sensation, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a small little portal in its fingers.
We will try. It's a 4th level, but I don't think that's enough to auto-stop it.
Don't think so. Let me double check. Fairly sure it's not.
Yeah.
No.
I think what he did before was higher.
Yep.
So this plus 5. That is 15.
15? I believe that will work. Hold on. Yes, it will work on this one. Because I can't use it at the level I want to. Yeah. 15 will get it. You see him open up and you can see this like dimensional doorway appear between its fingers and you rend it from its hand. It goes, but yeah, I didn't use Circle of Death last time. I got to use the better teleport. And I already did it this time. You see it hiss and go. That is Orville's turn, Celeste's turn.
I'm just gonna move up as far as I can.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And double move.
Double move would put me in melee.
Yes, it would. But it would take your action to do so. So you'd get there, but you wouldn't be able to attack it, is the issue.
No, I'm gonna stay there and I'm gonna use the rest of my lay on hands.
Okay, on yourself. Works for me.
Yep. Thank you.
That is your turn. Morgan, your turn.
I'm just gonna head towards them.
Okay. What's your speed?
30.
You want to dash?
Sure, why not?
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, you can get there with 30. Tell the truth. Going diagonal.
That's in melee?
That's in melee. Because he's size
Okay.
huge.
Fine. Yeah. Am I flanking with Charles?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, you are. You're at the straight diagonal you and Vel both are. Because I can draw a straight line between you and him and you and Vel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I was gonna ask to go, but I
should have lacked at that.
miscounted.
Nate, size huge creatures are bullshit, yo. make them as small as possible. Tiny, must shrink.
I'm gonna hit for, I guess, 21.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll longsword plus sneak attack.
Oh my god, finally damage. 14.
14 points.
Not
That's
much,
great,
but
doesn't it?
something.
All right.
It feels so good.
Seems
It
good
feels
to
so
me.
good to break that curse.
Wait, that was with the extra plus 3 and your...
Your dice.
Everything?
So I have a -1 strength, so I only get +2.
Your weapon is versatile. It's I described it as being light enough to wield either way. So you can use your dexterity if you'd like.
So... Oh.
Yeah.
It just tells me that I can use my proficiency.
Proficiency plus dex.
A longsword is normally not a finesse weapon, but
Correct.
he's making it be a finesse weapon for this feature. So
Oh, yeah, which I
Yeah,
can't
it-
change in here. Okay, that
Correct.
makes
To hit,
sense.
you
Effectively,
should
be
use
rolling
the-
it like a rapier.
Okay.
Or you can just use the short sword to hit, and then
If you use a rapier stats, you will have the correct stats for this.
Correct.
For a longsword in one hand.
Yeah, rapier's 1d8 in one hand.
Okay, so then it would be 17 damage.
17 damage, and what would be the change into hit?
Oh, I have the +3 on that already. I don't know if that changes anything.
What's your dex mod? That's what I want to know.
4.
4. So it'd be +5, so you'd have a 26 to hit. That matters to me. Thank you. 17 points of damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Takes it. And we'll make a saving throw. Makes it. You slice, and you guys hear the whistling of the wind. There is a thunderous crash after Morgan's blade tears through the air itself. You hear a shriek as if it is almost slicing beyond what is visible sight, this thin, long, bloody mercury blade. As it tears up, it wrenches out a chunk of flesh from this creature's arm, and you hear a thunderous kind of shockwave boom echo out from Morgan's weapon. As you kind of stand there, you look out and you can see that the red coal fires, these kind of cross-stitched eyes of this beast, turn a very dull kind of coal black. It seems as if it has lost consciousness. It stands there slowly and heavily breathing. Kobold Jones, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna run 30 feet, and then I'm gonna chuck my battle axe at it while it's on the ground.
All right. Go right ahead. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, you can get in melee.
Oh, okay, then we're not doing that, and we're just gonna smoke them.
Sounds good.
Just take my dagger.
He's got his battle axe. He's like, ha!
I know, but I don't think it's silver.
It's
That's what
magical,
it is.
though.
It is magical.
With a 25 to hit.
25 to hit. You retch in. You don't have to roll damage. You hear a big heavy crunch into the front of its septum. Blood sprays down the front of it. Take your second swing. Advantage for pack tactics.
22.
22. The second hit, boom, sends it into 4 death saving throws. You tear the axe straight forward. Poof, a thunderous hit into the front center mass of its chest. Your cracking bone rip apart, and its eyes flare back with this unholy bright light. You see the skin around its face begin to tear and ripple out in various directions, and you can see this kind of old, withered face, a heavy black beard across it, looks almost supernatural and something far beyond that of a human or dwarf. And it looks to you, you can see the front of its chest emblazoned with this heavy looking brown fur, and there's this staring look into your eyes for a moment, and you hear, "Keep at it." The creature erupts out into this black coiling mist, and it begins to shatter in various different directions. Your axe tilts forward and goes deeper into the front of its chest, as further than you thought possible, and you connect with what you can only assume to be one of its several beating hearts. Your axe knocks it free, and a small spark of bright, bloody red light is emanating from the tip of your axe. The creature's body begins to peel away into a cacophony of black shadow and blood. And you hear again this kind of soft, almost innkeeper-like voice saying to you, "Keep at it. Keep doing it. Do what we could not. Take it upon yourself and do what you must. I'll be waiting in Artnam." You hear as they evaporate and vanish, much in the way you saw the previous Klaun you defeated do so as well. Combat is officially over.
Did we
Let's
kill
go.
him though?
Can you kill clowns?
God
Really?
dang it!
I feel like it is dead, in a sense.
I
With
mean,
that-
it's more dead than last time.
It is more dead than last time. With that, let's go ahead here. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Seem good? And then do combat resolution at the end of it. So we'll come back at 9:40 for the last 20 minutes of our broadcast. If you're still hanging in there with us, I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. Welcome back, everyone. Here, look at this stuff. Look at this thing. Oh God, I don't have an alert box on the main thing, but thank you for cheering. I think we hit. I don't know what it's a train. We're running a train on my stream. I don't think that's quite allowed. But
Monka TOS.
Oh my God, Monka? What is Monka?
Monka T. So Monka S is like the worried emote.
A worried emote? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So Monka TOS is worrying about terms of service.
Oh goodness gracious. Don't talk about running a train on people. Oh, you finally have your own emote.
Only took forever.
You I had to put your emote is the most like put behind a paywall we've ever seen as an emote. Like that's like the good emote.
Welcome to having your emote.
Welcome to having your now I gotta increase the price, so you have to go for them.
No.
All right. Well, welcome back, guys. It's us. It's Second Wake. I'm Kareem Zamir. They're the Seekers of Galanti. This is Second Wake. Welcome back to everyone after the break. You level 20 characters. We greatly appreciate you sticking with us. We're in the last little bits here when we left this entire crazy Klaun fight, this war against bestial creatures from beyond the Veil, and the Seekers of Galanti. We now bring things down low. Gotta say, drop it low. Okay, anyway, sorry. But you guys now stand there, a black kind of stain covered in confetti and silly string, kind of lay in a pile on the ground where the mighty Klaun once was, its final fleeting words still echoing across the kind of boundaries and ebbs and flows of your mind. Kobold Jones, you stand there, holding your magical axe, and at the end of it, you see this large, kind of pulsating, red, glowing, almost light. This pure, almost feeling to it, but there is corruption to it, very much so. You feel it as an extension of yourself. It is the same power, prescience, of the divine bit that you had recovered from the Klaun within your home world, within your own little city, I should say, within Deerwood. However, this one feels different. There is a ferociousness to it. There is a corruption to it. But its power cannot be understated. You feel it within your own grasp, within your own choice. What do you want to do?
Hey, does anyone want to be like, extra godly again? Here you go. I'm just gonna reach it out to whoever wants it. I don't want it.
You offer it forward. You all look upon this small mote, this fragment of divinity, and unlike its previous pure, almost radiant energied form, there is a mire of corruption attached to this bit of divinity. To take it would no doubt bring great power and further each, or possibly one, of your ascensions to godhood, but at a potential price. What do you all want to do?
We should get rid of this. Right?
There was a time where I would have wanted this, and I welcomed it into me before, and I don't want what they made it into. Didn't we have the ability to let these things free with the last one? How was it, Orville?
I will say this. It is not the same feeling as the corruption of the Klaun.
Okay.
There's something more primal to the energy itself. It doesn't seem to emanate from the Fae itself.
I mean, we can't just leave it here like a turd for someone to find it.
No.
So, someone's got to take it.
You
If none of you are going to take it, then I'll take it. But
You
I
just
don't
want-
need it.
You just want me to carry it around?
No.
It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a part of you.
At this point, can JJ try to unshift?
Yeah. you have a moment where you kind of like twist a bit and feel within yourself. And you, being that you had kind of already, thank you for the train thingy. I just got a notification for that on my desktop. Sorry. Being that you have kind of entered into this by a force of mastery at this point, deleted the token. You can willingly kind of wrest control back, and you hear a kind of like more natural born version of yourself speak to you and go, "I do not understand you, friend, but I reckon we are the same. Consider what we could be." And slowly you shrink back down. You all watch this monstrous creature, this visage of JJ, slowly peel back into her normal self by force of will alone. JJ returns to the group. Celeste, I assume you're coming in closer?
So I guess let's do it like this. I'll go around to each of you, and I'll ask you if you want it. If you want it, reach out and touch it, you have it. If nobody wants it, then I'm taking it. Val. I'll extend the axe.
No. No.
Orville.
No.
JJ.
If neither of the others want it, I'll take it before you do, Jones.
Celeste.
Morgan, do you want it? I feel like this is your vibe, girl.
We don't have to, any of us, take it. We can just protect it, can't we?
That's what I'm asking. You said that it absorbs into your body.
I'd rather take it than protect it.
Or it's not the safest place, but inside one of us.
To make yourself unsafe.
Have you met any of us? We're already unsafe as hell.
We all got problems.
I let these things into me before. And only through a literal magical amulet was I able to even remotely be able to control myself. I almost killed all of you once.
Yeah, but
Didn't we feel that it wasn't like the one?
No, yeah, the corruption, Velithil would know innately. But the rest of you, there's this, like, kind of shadowy, necromantic energy that does embody many of the Klauns you've encountered. There's a dark, almost like corruption of both reality and life itself that emanates from these dark beings, from, like, effectively they're like shadow creatures that they seem to embody. This feels corruption on a more, it's not even like a I would say almost like on a primal level. Like it feels like the energy itself is a pure shard of divinity, but what accompanies it seems to have a bit of maliciousness to it. It would be a burden, effectively, for whoever does take this.
DM,
Yo,
can I use the old True Sight and give this thing a once over? Kind of just.
you pull up the bandana a bit, and you look deep into this. It burns back. You can actually feel like if your eyes would burn. You've not felt this sensation in a while. It does still hit your true sight in a way befitting something of true divinity and power. This godly energy, as you stare back into it, there's almost a feeling that it stares back at you. You look over in it, and there is a power that you can truly see. There's nothing in the ethereal plane or nothing of that sort, but you can see it as a piece, a fragment of energy that far and beyond reaches past any magic you've seen before and many other creatures you've come into contact with. This kind of bleak, reddish corruption that has tainted this bright, golden divinity seems to have a potential unknown to yourself. But it is very much malicious in nature in that sense. While not fully on the scope of corruption, there is a darkness within it, you might say.
Morgan?
Convey that over.
I think that I already have something powerful. But if you guys are afraid or don't want to take that onto yourself, I will take it.
Kind of feel like you guys have a lot going on. Do you think that becoming more chaotic with your already internal chaos is gonna work out well?
I think that I would have more protection with it. But if anybody wants it, like JJ, if you want it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking it, but it is, it's the risk. But if no one else wants it, and if Jones and Celeste don't care too much for it, I'll bear the burden, but I don't want to make anyone feel like they have to have it, other than folks that, are volunteering. But I do feel that it is in a strange way, maybe the better choice to carry it with us, within us, whatever. I don't know how we'd even carry it with us at this point and keep it safe.
Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna ask how long Shifters lived, but then I remembered that I'm immortal, so I will outlive anybody.
Functionally immortal at this point.
Well, just in that I don't age.
Yeah. You do see, of this group.
Does Cobble Jones know that he can't age?
He's not. I don't think he's quite aware of it. I think he just has his own hype, but I don't think he knows the reason why.
Yeah, I mean, he's already like 3 times older than anybody else in his family, so.
He's like the prime kobold at this point. As you guys are offering this round, Bartholomew does kind of speak up and go, I would, if asked, I would,
No way, buddy. You're too pure.
Well, I figure that might...
Can't corrupt you.
Maybe that... Thank you.
No.
Okay.
No, sir. I didn't offer it to you for a reason.
Yeah. I just... fair enough. Sorry.
So it's not a question of anyone wanting it. It's a question of who is willing to bear it. And on that I am willing to. I've dealt with them before. I have the protections already in place. I can face clowns in my mind again. It only killed me once.
I'll stick the bottom of the axe in the ground.
It sinks into the ground. The energy slowly courses up to the tip of the axe and seems stuck and bound by it until someone reaches for it and pulls it free.
All right.
JJ?
This is my area. Let's do it.
Hang on.
We could,
Everyone's taking a vote.
Strange enough, if we're not sure who should take it, we could play for it.
The two of you are only willing to take it because no one else is. And
I'm not. It's not that I'm not
willing to let the two of you do that. So,
JJ wants to become a weaver. Is this bit of divinity with the possibility of something bad worth it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I have to believe that if we destroy the source, finally, of that corruption, we will finally free this divinity.
Orville, roll religion, because I know you're trained in it.
$22.
22. You are looking at this, and as Vel speaks of this and says, we destroy the source of this corruption of divinity, you look at this pure bit of divine energy, and you think back, and with your long history and well-trained mind of religion, you look at it and you shake your head almost reactionary. There is no source to this corruption. It is corruption that every divine must face, sooner or later. A gambit for more power in exchange for sin.
Do you relay that?
It's something Orville would know. It's up to him how he wants to say it.
Y'all, there ain't no easy way to say this, but divinity ain't pure. It's that level of power, that level of almost omniscience. It's tinged. It's imperfect, just like what y'all have here. Ain't nothing ever gonna change about it. This is divinity, as you see it, as you worship it, as you know it to the heavens above.
It's the balance, huh?
I am willing to face this, and I know that I'll have you all to support me, so...
Celeste is going to reach out and grab it.
Oh, anyone want to attempt to stop her?
Vel's going to try and race her to it the moment she sees that.
Oh, okay. Racing her to it. I think the easiest way to do it would be, because you're both equidistant from it, go ahead and roll initiative. I think that'd be the easiest way to do it.
That's not too shabby.
All right. What do we got, Vel?
I got a 17.
17. Celeste, what do we get?
I got a 16.
16. You reach for it, Velithil. Anyone else attempting as they see people reach for it? Yes, no, maybe so. Final answers.
Yes, JJ will reach.
JJ will reach too. Go ahead and roll initiative. The number to tie or beat is 17.
And the wolves come out.
The wolves come out at night.
I have to protect my children!
we don't need it. We're grown.
We don't need it,
It's an
mister.
8.
It's a what?
It's an 18.
An 18. Oof, goodness. Final. No, anyone else attempting to initiative check?
Nope.
Or go through? No? All right. Vel, your hand twitches. You reach for it, and everything seems to slow to a crawl. Celeste, you already begin to reach for it as well, your hand moving forward, attempting to bear this burden before your friends can come to a clear decision. Seeing this, almost smelling it on the wind, these hairs in the back of JJ's primal scalp kind of reach up, her ears twitch, and like a flash of lightning itself, she reaches for this. Each of the three of you meeting hands together as JJ's fingers crest the front of this energy first. A bolt of lightning strikes down and free onto the axe, burning across the three of you entwine. JJ, the energy pools itself across your fingers, twists around your wrists, and moves into your arm. You hear a voice, otherworldly and formless, in your mind. You hear, "Do you seek to covet this, or do you seek to convoke it and share your burdens?" This is a choice only you may make. The choice is to covet or convoke.
I'm going to roll on it.
Oh,
One second.
I'm gonna roll on it.
I have
What?
to-
What?
You gotta
odds
decide
split.
it.
Go,
You
go,
gotta
go,
decide
go, 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 go.
It's evens or odds because JJ could go either way on this one.
Oh.
The gamble is real.
All right, hold on.
Fair.
Let's do something fun here. Hold on, wait.
This is literally Vel's point of like knowing the support of the group.
All right, let's see here.
You gonna watch me roll it?
Hold on.
Okay.
Before you do this, let me see if I can do this. Will it... Oh, it's just managed.
You trying to do it so that everyone can see it?
No, I'm trying to do it... I was trying to do a prediction so that people could gamble because it just felt like right for that. Let me see if I can do it here.
Which is which?
Yeah, hold on.
What's even and what's odds, JJ?
What's evens? What's odds?
Evens is convoke, odds is covet.
Okay, here. Hold on. I got this right here. Oop. We're gonna let Twitch chat vote too. Why not? Because I think it's fun. Name of the prediction. We're going to set a timer of 30 seconds. Start prediction. Got it. Boom. You can now predict in the next 30 seconds, folks. You can wager any number of channel points on one or the other. Those who get it right could double up their channel points for what lies ahead. Feel free, you can dump in all you'd like, but bet either way the scales will only be open for 30 seconds. Quickly now. Ooh, so many votes for Convoke. Ooh, someone said epic covenant. Too much fun. All right, there we go. Roll it off.
That would be a 3 on my d6, so we are going to covet.
You're going to covet. Choose outcome. Covet. Complete prediction. Good job, doubters. Boom. So with that, you covet the energy. It pulls into your fingers. It peels across your form and body. You hear this power. It comes with a price. With this, JJ, under your ideals, you may choose one of the following, and you must choose one of the following: pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, sloth.
What was the last one?
Sloth.
Sloth.
Slothfulness.
7 deadly sins.
7 of them.
You gotta go full. Gotta go full bore and do pride and be the most sinful of them all.
If you'd convoked, we would have each had a sin. We would have each been one of the 7 deadly sins.
Or the nose.
You, the DM.
Oh, right, me, yeah, the guy who wrote this. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I guess you could say I would know. Reclose chat now.
Ooh, I am between pride and greed. I feel like greed works so well.
It's up to you.
You know what? Let's go pride. She's prideful of her family and what they do.
Pride. Very well. You will take on the form of pride, and with that, you all will take a step in your kind of, as far as for JJ, she'll take one more step closer towards divinity. You all feel a small fragment of power envelop across all of you, this bolt of lightning still leaving residual marks across each and every one of you. You feel power growing in strength, your bodies altered and changed. There is less of a feeling as when Orville allowed the power to be spread out among the 7 of you. And instead, now there are but fragments, small feelings of divinity that enrapture and twist around the souls of each and every one of you. In doing this, you can feel true divinity at this point. And slowly, you can feel something far and beyond your mortal selves taking presence, your souls themselves slowly being elevated almost past your mortal coils at this point. Your bodies seem to be drifting towards a scope and scale of power unbeknown to you and truly unfathomable. You can feel events, both material and cosmic, but only just out of reach of your fingers. If only you had the strength to do them. So then, that is where we are going to wrap it up here. The things, before we decide on a number of things, there are a couple things I'm going to be giving homework to our players. First things first, JJ, for coveting your divine power, you gain a point of divine lucky. It will recharge only when you perform a prideful action. Whenever you play into your sin is the only time it recharges. It can recharge up to twice per day by being truly prideful. With that, for the remainder of you, you feel with this new fragment of divinity entering into the group's divine element, while corruption and sin now imparted across JJ, the remnants of this bolt of lightning as it has struck into Kobold Jones's magical axe. You can feel the ripples and repercussions of this, almost as if there was something otherworldly binding you. Slowly, the seven of you are becoming truly a council of divine, a pantheon, if you will. It is for this reason you feel in your heart of hearts you will need to let the future know of you. Your homework for next week is to determine what you will call your pantheon. You can still remain the Seekers of Gulanti, but it seems rather old hat to list a mortal's name to look over a pantheon of would-be and soon possibly to be demigodal beings. It's something to consider for you this last week. And finally, you! Twitch chat. Guys, I know a lot of things about me, but the one thing I am not is a liar. I did get called out at the top of the hour for being a bit of a cheeky bastard, but I didn't want to ruin the fun. So we have 3 ridiculously impactful things that you can be part of, and they are absurdly costed on purpose, because they are some of the most important things that can ever happen to this game. Each of the following 3 goals have the exact same description. Each of the following 3 goals have the exact same goal amount. But each of these 3 goals could not be farther from each other when it comes to what they do. The names of them. First one, unlock the Prime Front. The second one, unlock the Infernal Front. And the third one, unlock the Divine Front. Each one is 350,000 community points. Each one can be completed. Maybe. At the very least, one could be completed. We'll see how well you, the audience, do, and those of you who chime in to donate your points. The description for each 3 of these are simple. Power thought unnatural. Abilities yet unseen. Now hides behind our points screen. Each of the 3 of these is now live for you, our audience, and yes, you, the players, to help carve out the future of what may yet be from these few members of Divinity. As always, folks, I have been your Game Master, Kareem Zamir. They have been the Seekers of Gulanti. Let's see here what we can do real quick. I'm looking at let's throw it to one of our Pale Dragon buddies. We're gonna go ahead and give them a raid-a-reno. So let's go ahead and do that now. /raid, as all 3 challenges are back up. We have a long way to go, folks, but we have the means of production, we have the ability, and we have the reasoning to get there, to at least one to unlock forever here on Second Wake. Again, guys, I thank you so much for staying with us. You level 20 characters. We really couldn't do without you. But truthfully, now we might be able not to do it without them. I've been Grimsmere. They've been the Seekers of Galanti. God only knows that this is Second Wake. We'll see you next week. Peace out.